Alright, welcome guys. It's a Friday night here in Bangkok and I decided to come over to the original train market on Sihanoukville Road. This is the first one that they had, and then they opened up another one over on Ratchadat that's since closed down, and then they've opened up the Jude's Fair Market over by Rama 9, and I did a video on that one already. But anyway, it's been a long time since I've been over to this market, and it's got everything. If you want food, if you want souvenirs, if you want cheap clothing, if you just want to come and hang out and have like a drink on a Friday night in the cool evening air, whatever you want, this market has tons and tons of stuff. It's a sprawling market. So let me show you around. So a normal Thai fair, it has all the normal stalls set up with everybody out selling cheap t-shirts, belts, shoes, whatever you want. And then it has plenty of food. That's usually what most Thais want to do. They want to come out here and they want to eat a bunch of snacks with their friends and have a good time. So let's look at some food and then we'll look around the clothing. This is a pretty cool part of the market. Have an old airplane up on top of this Rod's Antiques. Some little snacks. And a cup of ice cream for about $1.25, and then you can put all these toppings on it. And as always, you gotta have the sushi that's been sitting out in the tropical sun. Now, I stay clear of this, but the Thais love it. They're not afraid to eat some sushi for 10 or 5 baht. Okay, we got some meat on a stick and the little sausages. And then they'll grill them up right there. And usually most of the time these are 10 baht, some of them are 15 here, but most of the time on the street they'll be 10 baht. And then you get a dipping sauce, and then they have like the fish balls. So you get a bowl of this for like $1. And then throw some chili sauce on it. And you can see in the back there, that's where he's cooking it up. Cooking up the little sausages. This is a little different. I've never seen this before. They have some little cookies here. They have the Squid Games and monk cookies and little pigs, everything else. Haven't seen those before. Some little eclairs for one little bag for $1 or 2 for 50 baht, and then $3 for the big one. And everybody's favorite, we got some bugs here, crickets, and the big mealworms. That's not on the menu tonight. It smells really terrible. Some waffles. Some more of the little sausages. It's like they're stuffed and then wrapped with something. So here we have some of the pork. Like some eggs over there, and then he's chopping it up right here. Big operation, pretty popular to the restaurant. Okay, here she's cooking up some of the squid. You get one little cup for about $1.25, medium-sized cup for almost $2, but a big one for $3. And they have a little chili sauce to dip it in. Alright, so here they're making the Quinome Croat. I've showed this in a few other videos, like in Hua Hin, but they've got them orange and pink here. But they still put in like the corn or the coconut, whatever you want, but they look pretty nice. Alright, so they're grilling it up and hitting it with a torch. So you got vegetables on a stick, mushrooms, some meat, the little sausages, and they throw on some spice on the outside. Good to go. Some more seafood, clams, salmon. It smells really, really, really fishy. Alright, so we got some roti saimai here. Just cooking them up. This is a really popular dish around Ayutthaya. And then you get the little bag here, and this will be like a really sweet stuff, and you put it inside these little tortilla looking things, and then you roll it up like a burrito and you eat it, and it is super, super, super sweet. So this is really nice to see a market as busy as this is tonight. So definitely, you know, it's kind of a little bit out of like the downtown area, but it's not too far away. The Annut and all that is nearby, so you see a lot of tourists that will still come into this market. But the Thais are really out in force tonight, so I really like seeing that. It's good to see, and it's good for the local businesses that have their restaurants or clothing stores or whatever. So it's a lot of fun, a great place to come on a Friday or Saturday evening. Let's keep looking around. So here they have some really fresh seafood, some crabs. I'm not sure what this is, but it probably is fish innards or something. Or shrimp. Or the crabs. And the horseshoe crabs. Alright, so here we have the Quinome Bung, which is like a little egg snack. And then they cook like a pancake, and then they kind of make it into like a taco looking thing. He has a hot grill here, and then they put in the toppings, the egg and everything inside of it. Looks like you mix some pancakes up also right here with some sausages or the cream filling. Let's see, here we go. So he's gonna make some right here. This looks like he's got 18 of them going. Now it's time for some toppings. Alright, here he goes. This is the little egg stuff. Serving them up, you get 5 or 6. 6 for 50 baht, so 6 for just a little bit less than $2. Now that yellow stuff kind of looks like a custard. I've never seen that stuff on it before. A little different. Usually they put that whipped cream looking on it. Now it's time to make them into little tacos. And just like that, that's the finished product. Okay, so here we have like the Cold Stone Creamery, so they're making some cream. Toppings, they'll roll them up and put them in the little cup. So as you can see, plenty of little restaurants that kind of ring the whole market. You can sit down, and then they have the second floor for like little bars or pubs, and you can sit up there and drink some beer or have some food, and kind of overlooks the whole market. Definitely a fun atmosphere. These night markets like this are always great. I've been to a few thousand of them, I think, and it still never gets old. And in here we got somebody, she's selling the crepes, or as I like to call, 3 toppings, because you can usually get 3 toppings for like 30 or 40 baht. They have all the toppings. It's really popular to put bananas and the little Nutella chocolate. They even put cornflakes and Cocoa Puffs and everything else on it. I like it with the shredded pork and like the grape or the blueberry. Smells like a little bit of chili sauce there. And she's gonna put the hot dogs on it. White chocolate and milk chocolate chips. Sprinkles. That's the 3 toppings. Mayonnaise and ketchup. Okay, this place here has the kapow. You can get like a family set of the kapow, and then they have the pork wing, or like the bone, and the kai tiao, as well as the pork ribs, and some nice barbecue sauce. Smells really nice. And then one of the popular things is to get this like seafood medley thing with it, really spicy. You get the shrimp and the shells, and then they throw it on the table and you eat it with little gloves. And it's like super spicy, as you can see, like they're doing right here. So here you have the oysters, she's cracking them. Splitting them open, and then the snails, and the little clams. So the oysters on a half shell, and then he'll grill it up in the back. Okay, so that's just some of the food that I showed you there. I showed you probably maybe 5% of all of the food. So there's just a ton to choose from. So you can walk through, get anything you want, all the Thai snacks, or like cheesy French fries, or whatever you want. Okay, now let's look at kind of the little shopping area. And there's probably about, I'd say, 10 rows of all these vendors set up. All the way from secondhand shoes to little skirts, Thai style clothing, underwear, whatever you want. Of course, cell phone accessories. Which, I don't know, there's everywhere you go, there's like cell phone accessory places that put on the glass covering or cases. You would think that the Thais would have enough of these cell phone cases. And speaking of that, here we go. And there's people in here buying cell phone cases. But they're at every mall, every little market. There will always be these. And there's always people buying it. They must just destroy them on purpose to have to buy a new one. All right, so let's walk down this little row. Some more cell phone cases. Nail salon. Yeah, this market's really nice. It's better than Jatchijak Market right now for sure. There's just so many more stalls that are open, and so many more people that are out shopping. I would recommend this way more than going to Jatchijak Mall, or the Jatchijak Weekend Market. A couple weeks ago, I went to that one and made a video, and it's night and day. There was maybe 200 total people at JJ Market. Well, this place has got lots and lots of people out and about. So many more stalls that are open. It's pajamas for $3. If you really want to buy contact lenses, you can. So you can get a set of contact lenses for $3. And if you bought it from a weekend market outside, it's got to be safe, right? And this nail salon is busy. Ladies all getting their nails done. 5 of them in a row, and one of them planning on some new nails. The perfume, or what they call it in France, the Eau de la Toilette. I don't know, when I was in France, they said it was like toilette or something like that is the perfume, or I don't know what they called it. More contacts. And some models. More cell phone stuff. So just tons and tons of shopping. And then again, we have more food. After shopping, more food. This market, I don't know how big it is exactly, but it's just sprawling. And then outside the market also, they have little pubs and like motorcycle repair places, like for kind of the gearhead guys to go and get their motorcycles fixed and have beers and stuff outside of the market. So there's a whole bunch more to do, and it's right next to Seacon Square, which is a huge shopping center also. So here we go. We got an old Chevy pickup. It's like a 54 or something like that. I'm probably wrong, but it's around that era. And a 60s Chevrolet. Now this is pretty cool, this old GMC. This reminds me a lot like of one my grandpa had, but it was orange. And some VWs. Way cool. Another old Chevy truck. You just never know what you'll see in Thailand. And some more shopping. So really a fun market. And I'll put the location of this. It's on Sinanakarin, which is kind of spelled a little weird, but it is the train market. And there is a train in the market, so it does have an actual train. Another row of little restaurants and clothes. You can spend as many hours as you want walking around, getting food. And then it looks like this part of the market is closed up, which is a shame. This normally would be open. And that's probably about a third of the total market. But what is open has plenty of customers and lots of people. Some nice pizza. So you can get a pizza there for just a little bit more than $2, about $2, or yeah, about two and a quarter or so. All right, guys. So that finishes up our little tour of the Sinanakarin night market, the train market out here. It's pretty cool. It's a nice place. So anyway, getting here is relatively easy. So you could probably just jump in a taxi and come out here. Probably next year, the yellow line will come right out in front of the market. So you could take the yellow line, BTS, and then just walk right over here to the market. But that's 2023 time frame is what I'm hearing. And anyway, guys, other than that, it's pretty easy. I would recommend coming out here. Lots of fun. If you like the video, make sure you click like and subscribe to my channel. I post a lot of content, so if you want to be updated on new videos that I post, make sure you subscribe and click like, share it with your friends. And if you want to see something different, or if you like the market, if you've been here, leave me a little comment down below. Tell me what you think about what it was when you were here to what it is now. And as always, guys, remember, life is a journey, so enjoy.